Happy Friday! And happy Thanksgiving to our friends south of the border. I'm going to give you the good old turkey salute. That's my turkey gobble. I hope you've had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Hey, it's Brandon Devich here from i3D Themes with this week's Interactive number 64, where we share what we're passionate about. I mean, we love turkey, but we're Canadian, so we didn't get turkey this week. And what we've been working on here in the i3D Themes Design and Code Lab. So, we're going to cover a few things here. We're going to cover the last week of the Mo. We're going to cover what's been going on in the Design Lab, which is really awesome. Third week in a row, something's happened. And then also how things are going with Pegasus Accelerator. All right, so first off, you've probably been watching for the last month or so and know that I am supporting the Movember movement, where guys like me grow a mustache to help bring awareness and raise funds for men's health issues. And so I've been sporting this guy here, and my wife can't wait for the end of November. But what I thought I'd do is I'd ask you, what do you think I should do? So I made up this little graphic. Hold on here. Here we go. Here I am in all my different, forms. I've got here the original, clean shaven. I've got the next guy here. That's me with the Mo. And then I've got this handsome guy right here, which is, the guy with the beard. Actually, that photo's from the summer when I was on vacation. So what I'd like to ask you is tell me what you think I should do. Do you think I should go back to the original? Just keep it all nice and clean? Do you think I should grow the Mo? Or do you think I should bring back the beard? And I'd love to hear from you. So just show me what you think, just by either giving a like for the going back to the original, nothing beats it, or the laughing face for growing the Mo, or show me some love if you want me to bring back the beard. Yeah, how about that? Anyways, I'm gonna get rid of that graphic here. So moving ahead, I want to show you what's happened in the Design Lab for the third week in a row. We have a brand new template. Now this one is called Adama. I tell you, the speed at which Colin is producing these right now is extreme, and these are beautiful, beautiful designs. If you have anyone that you can think of that needs to have their website updated, maybe their website is not mobile friendly, maybe you've gone to their website on your phone and gone, this is not good, they need an update, this would be perfect for them. Maybe you want to suggest that to them. It has a bootstrap slider, full screen images. It's beautiful. The images can actually be replaced with video as well in the background, or a cinemagraph if you wish. So that's that. And then, of course, it's just out, and it's out in a number of different colors. And then Colin's going on vacation. He's worked so hard, he deserves it. He's taking the family down to Disney World, so he's going to be gone for 10 days. I'm going to be left to answer the phones by myself. Answer questions that I don't know the answers to. Answer questions. I don't know if I'll be able to answer the questions. Colin does so much that I don't handle on a day-to-day basis that I'll be counting down the seconds until he's back. All right, so what's been going on in the Code Lab this week? Well, Pegasus Accelerator has gone through first flight. It's now into second flight, which is basically a reservation list of people who were eager to get their hands on it. And so the invitations for those have just about all gone out. And that brings us to the final week before, we're going to say it's going into public launch. This is extremely, extremely exciting for me and for Colin, who's watched all this and been my cheerleader on the sidelines going, you can do it, just keep going. I've seen this thing work. Because, this project has taken a lot longer than I anticipated. We started in April 1st, and Colin also started development on the cinematic website template back then, and I said, well, I wonder, it'd be interesting to see who finishes first, because I had a really good feeling that it was going to be me. And it wasn't me. He's put out, I think, 4 templates since then. I mean, 3 of them in the last 3 weeks, but, it's really exciting to see the progress with the templates, but and I'm happy that he's gotten out so many products in the last little bit. But to also get Pegasus to this point, it was not an easy project. There's I want to say there's 10,000 lines of code in this system. I think there's more. I think I said a couple months ago there was 10,000 lines of code. It's monumental, and it does so much. It is an automated page speed optimization platform for WordPress. It's not just a caching plugin. It does that. It's not just a minification plugin. It does that too. It doesn't just optimize or turn on your gzip compression, your browser caching, and the server-side stuff. It does that too. It doesn't just optimize your images on the fly automatically. It does that as well as all the other stuff. It doesn't just defer render blocking JavaScript and CSS. It does that as well. And it doesn't just build critical path CSS and automatically inject it into your web page. It does that as well. And there are even more features I haven't just mentioned there that it does as well. It's not just one little piece of the puzzle. It is the puzzle. It's the all-in-one solution. And it does stuff that nobody else does with their plugins. And a lot of people say, it just can't be done. I don't believe that kind of baloney when they say that. It just can't be done. It does stuff that hasn't been done yet in WordPress. In fact, it does stuff that really hasn't been done much in the world of web design, as far as inlining, on-the-fly, critical path CSS, automatic generation. It's wickedly awesome. It can take your web page from, like this one was a very bare bones, like this is only 3 pages here, 83 up to 97. That's a pretty easy one right there. But I've seen ones that go from 57 to 97 with Pegasus. Just incredible. And where some of the stuff that it just picks up on and just automatically optimizes it is through the images and through the critical path CSS. These are the things that are really hard to knock off. If you are trying to manually optimize your website, these are the big ones that just are really, really tough to do. So, we're excited because we have 1 week left before the December 1st official launch. And after that point, we're just going to be tweaking it based on feedback. And then we're going to be developing out the affiliate system. That's already half done. I was working on that this week. And then we'll be working on, and as well next week, I'll be working on a whole bunch of content that answers the questions about page speed, why it's important, what you could do if you really want to manual do it. I can simplify that for you. It's quite the process. We're happy to give the answers out there. What we're selling here is an automated way of doing it, just by turning it on. The stuff that makes it happen, there's no secret. It's just figuring out how to make it all work together. And as I said, it's been all of April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November. That's 8 months. It's like 4 months longer than I had anticipated, because it was pretty complicated. And the interface actually took most of the time. This interface here that you're seeing, this is the plugin interface, where it automatically does a bunch of stuff. It pulls stuff, it goes back and forth, communicates through servers, and all that kind of really awesome stuff that makes it easy. It's not just one where you turn it on and then you got to figure out how to do a bunch of stuff and manually tweak this and manually tweak that. There's ways to manually tweak this, but you don't need to. You just turn it on, and for the most part, it just does everything for you. So that's why we're excited. That's why I'm super excited. By the end of next week, we'll flip the switch, and anybody can sign on up for it. And then coming, probably we'll start development somewhere towards the end of first quarter 2018. We're going to be developing the we'll call it the interface for traditional websites for this. We have the plugin for traditional websites, basically this, already done. We did it last year. It's called Numo Accelerator. It doesn't have page caching built in. It's a one-time software installation, so the cost up front is a little bit more than what you'd have with a subscription system such as Pegasus. It doesn't have sort of content caching like we provide with Pegasus. And so there's a couple of features that aren't included. We're going to be developing Pegasus out as a subscription for the traditional website, so you'll be able to just install one small little file on your server, and it'll just pick up, and you'll be able to use Pegasus with it. So we're probably going to start that somewhere maybe February, March. We're going to be developing that. We're going to leave the first January, February for just watching how Pegasus responds with all the people coming on board for the first part of the year. But as it is so far, it's smooth sailing, so maybe we'll get to develop that even sooner. Anyways, hope you've had a fantastic week. We sure have here. Hope you, if you are enjoying Thanksgiving this week, you're probably not watching this video. You're probably out shopping today, Black Friday. Hope that was fun for you, and you had a great time with family. We will see you again next week. Join me next Friday when I cover what's going on with the launch of Pegasus and how I've survived the week without Colin, and also what the results for the Mo vote was all about. And if you've forgotten what it is, if you haven't had a chance, these are your choices. Please, by all means, you can if you think that I should go back to the original. You can give me a good laugh if you think I should grow the Mo out. And if you think that I should bring back the beard, give me some love. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me. We will talk to you again next week. Have a fantastic week.